Preparations?
Okay, it looks like I'm live, and now all I'm gonna do is go in there and I'm gonna learn Zodiac 3 times. So I gotta have a way for him to restore MP. Alright, I'll be right back. The last summon that I have to learn for Ramza.
Ready and willing. My strength is yours.
As you wish. Time to prove myself.
I'm not worried about the treasure hunter items. They're all where the final boss is at.
What's this? The shadows glisten. An umbrage falls upon my meditation.
It's the guy from Solstice all grown up.
The air is charged. Stones. So that is the way of it. You seek my aura sight. Then with the sum of my might be received the price of intrusion to learn. Surrender unto me your aura sight, and you may keep your feeble wick of life. Refuse me, and your flame shall be snuffed out, to die in writhing pain and quivering fear.
Defeat Serpentarius. Alright. If you don't learn Zodiac here in this version, you're not completely out of luck. Yeah. Ooh, not good damage output on Agrius there. Not what I wanted. Oh crap. That was as if Beowulf didn't have 3 times EX up. Move plus 2 or move plus 3. What is his movement? Manify. Oh. Oh wow. That might not be too fun. I don't really care. Let's go with summons. I always liked Bahamut. 251, sure. I'll move him up here. One of them's confused. That's fortunate for me. Yep. I cured confusion. My Bahamut landed. Let's see. We could try Odin. Summons Odin. Let me try and move here. So there went Odin. I gotta pay attention here. Summon. Some good stuff. Summon Golem. He can actually do the most good. I don't think she can summon at all, so... Yeah, that hit. What is that? That's not what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Return spell, that was nice. I need to bring y'all down here. Because Zodiac was summoned. It hit none of my characters. Okay, that's alright. I'm built for this. Wait, why do I need that? I need to be able to give that boss MP. But that might help with lessening his attacks. Summon. Can we do anything good? We gotta summon Rama. There's no way I can check to see if that's kosher. Move down here. Alright, I got Rama. Yeah, it's in the fight. Yeah. Alright, that's the save that I'm stuck with that I don't want. Let's go back 2 saves here. Just make myself less tempting. So away from her. What was that spell he's got going? Zoom, status. Yeah, I want to see what he's doing. View charge time or something. Alright, unit status cannot be viewed. This is my one chance to get him out of there.
Level 2.
Yeah, show the peninsula power if you're gonna do it. That's the best thing you can do. Alright, I gotta summon something. Summon a creature. Let's get some MP first. I got 25 MP. Let's summon a Friet. It was an instacast. There's my Mystical Beings trophy. We're gonna have her wait. She's not really doing anything special. Okay, there we go. That's not really what I wanted. Why Ramza? That one actually hurts. Okay, hold up. Yeah, all 3 of them are toads. Yeah. We're putting on ribbons. We're going high gear.
I want to buy an elfine for the marsh cave.
Everybody can equip the ribbon. I didn't know the boss was going to do that. And also I'm taking off the move +3. Yeah, somebody not in my heart party. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Red, that sounds good. You need to do another poll. I got a poll up now. It's gotten about 10 votes on it. It's, people saying they want to see more Kingdom Hearts max statting.
Ready and
I can't blame them. I mean,
Very well.
there is a definitive maximum of stats you can have in that game. Alright, since we've seen this before, we're gonna skip. All I have to do is have Ramza learn this, that's it. That's no good. Yep, there's a lot of damage that can be done. These are Reavers. Reavers were a form of behemoths before they got their big change. Yep, not going for CT. How many of them are there? Let's go for Toad and see if it works. It worked on 2 of them. Sorry, I had to take care of him. Physical attack. No good. Summon. I do want to get Gollum off. He's pretty good summon.
Shadows.
I need to bring Alandu back down ASAP because he needs to, quit his wandering around. That might work for me. It didn't. Him and Agrius can just go to the back. I don't know why my Toad friend is joining. Okay, Sid, come back here. That special guest will join my party if I keep him alive. Wait. Was that really the best move I had? No. Let's move him forward. This might pop 2 trophies. Or a trophy. This would pop Master All Jobs for a character. All I had to do is get the boss to summon the Zodiac. It's summoning something else. Mana shield hit. And I have to move to get MP. Yeah, he's good on his own. Another Midgar Zolom. Not really that special. Don't want to complain, but he's... I hope the guy's got it in him. I don't know what's going on, really. Crystals are appearing. Keeps on summoning that dumb snake. Again, the Midgar Solemn. I get it, game. Two-mana show hits. Now he's running with MP. Another one. Okay, we're just gonna have to explore the RNG behind that because that was crap. I'm gonna have to have one of my summoners try and hit him. Wait, we don't need to hit him hard. And we only got enough MP for Moogle. Didn't work. I got EXP for it. Is it Midgar Zolom again? I'm retrying battle. That was a whole bunch of bad.
For the Marsh Cave I would want Fire 2, Gold 2, Dialga, Poisona, Q2, and the Mithril Sword.
Every time you get to a new town, you should grind and buy everything your characters will need till the end of the game. Every time. Unless you're doing a speed run that isn't necessary. Every time you get to a new area in Final Fantasy 1 and other Final Fantasies, you should probably go to the shops, buy everything. Now with Final Fantasy 1 they do give you a good choice because you can learn different magic. You know, I think there's 4 spells of white and black for each level. Okay,
Shadow.
Most of those are LV4 white and black magic spells.
nah, there's 4 level 1 white magic spells. There's 4 level 1 black magic spells. And there's level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So take your pick. Alright. We have this guy. He's ready to take his turn again. We're going to end this one. Have her move up. And if I can get close, I'll get close. Uh-huh. We'll have him come in with the hollow bolt. Golem's a passive ability. It takes physical damage from your characters. Okay. Maybe I can kill it with one hit. Nope. Maybe another hit then. Now, as long as he doesn't Midgar Zolom the whole battle again, I should be good. I'll go all the way over here. Zodiac, awesome. I will take the hit. Well, I'll take Sid out because you know what? Let's bring our friend back. Ramza, learn this. Alright, she learned it. That's good enough for me. We gotta chill out. We gotta get these people out of here. It's coming up. Please, Ramza, learn this. No, it's Beowulf's turn to learn it. Ramza, you're gonna have to learn this, man. That's Midgar Zolom. Yeah, I have to take a move. That was a mana shield. Speechcraft, can't get work on this guy. Changes HP there. We're gonna bring in Sid. Sid's gonna be there to give a high ether. She can't help. Yeah, I only got 5 high ethers left. Move over here. Alright, that was Midgar Zolom again. That's 50 MP. Yeah, Mana Shield got that right off the bat. Another 50 MP, and I'm going this way. Well, no, I don't think I will. This is another Midgar Golem. Let me try and give him, I've given him 150 MP now. The Zodiac is 90. So in my eyes, I'm in kind. There's one of my mana shields. More Midgar Golem. And for that, I'm just giving him an ether. Let's give him another ether. And from now on, he's going to be on an attack. She's already got her spell. Ooh. And I think this will be Sid's turn. He'll come here. And there it is. I learned Zodiac. Hopefully. Yes, I did. Master of all trades. Alright, now I just have to kill the enemies. That's not the hard part. Let's see, I got 38 something. She's been a useless summoner the whole time. Hollowed Bolt. Sid's been right where he needs to be. Where did my teammates go? Oh well. He died. Is that really how it happened? Oh well. It was a guess made anyways. Yep, there's nothing I can do. So it's just gonna have to come in and powerhouse do it. I always like to spell flare. And yeah, the crystal items and stuff like that, the Chaos Blade, they're all on this level right here. So just get into a battle later on here and you'll be sure to find them. We'll do the Hallowed Bolt to do damage to both of them. Okay.
You fish.
All right. It's another Zodiac. How is it?
Fate's hand dons the glove of irony. To fall in darkness. Denied the dark's embrace.
Ideally, hold on. Oh, that's an autosave.
What is it?
Alright, so yeah, I didn't learn Zodiac. There's the enemy monster comes with a friendly creature in that battle. And yeah.
Right. Very well.
I'm gonna put everybody in their default knight positions.
You can count on me.
The only trophy I have left to get is
I shall redouble my
the very last one. So who should I bring? Let me think. Who would I think is useful? Maybe I only bring 4? Cloud does all his limits. Yep, we're just gonna go in here. And for once in the battle of Final Fantasy Tactics, I don't have to worry about much at all.
What is it?
Alright, we'll keep her. We'll bring her in. We're gonna be fighting a lot of humanoids. Let's do a different kind of thing. Let's do the whole buff your team. I want Excalibur. Save the Queen. Riven. Reflect Mel. Well, Mirror Mel. Enchantage. This should give me a lot of stuff. Boost Holy. Auto Protect, Auto Regen, Auto Re-Raise, Auto Haste, and Auto Reflect. Pretty much your favorites for all Final Fantasy. And immune to a lot of stuff, and I absorb Holy. Most importantly, I gotta remember, I absorb Holy. because we're going to do the same thing for Ramza here. We're going to put on dual wield, Excalibur, then we're going to go with auto shell. We're going to go with the ribbon because it's good. Genji armor, sure, why not? Santej. With this guy, we're just gonna give him the Excalibur. He's not gonna have auto protect or anything like that, but he's gonna have a Santej to keep him alive. She's gonna have a Santej, and she's gonna, well, oh, she can't dual wield. Nope. This might be the craziest combo that I come up with off stream.
This will serve.
Okay, sort type. We are going for swords. If Runeblade is my best bet, I go with those. There. If I can't put dual wield on her, you know what? That doesn't really make sense because she's not getting any buffs. Let's give her Geomancer. No. Default job, like I thought. We'll give her the attack boost, maybe? Oh, she does got attack boost. Alright. Excalibur. Keep her alive. We'll keep the shield. And, items. Move +2. She's not going to be in our party. She's set. She's got items. Arts of War for her? That doesn't make any sense. How is she on a mystic level? She's a good dancer. Alright. I'm getting somewhere. Alright, Excalibur, yeah. Alright, we're going in. This is a 3-stage battle, known as the end of the game. Place up to 5 units.
As you command. Into the fray then.
Ever ready. Understood.
And the reason I learned that one trophy just a little bit ago is because I had all the other jobs mastered. Oh. We got story.
They have slain all the guards. What secrets lie among these tomes that demand such carnage? But the speculation must keep. First, we deal with the enemy.
Of course, Ramza. Alright. All my characters like super leveled up. We'll have him go. Let's have him cast Ultima. Only 116. I think I can do more than 116. Let's see. That looks good. Ish. Since they said that there was no holy spam, I'm going to prove that there is a holy spam. All of my characters have Excaliburs. All of my enemies do not. Holy is going to do a lot of damage to my enemies. But, I mean, it's not going to be like the best damage, but it's going to heal my other two members. So watch it happen. 122, 260, put them in critical, 156, 100 something, 110, 159, 100, well, 380 something, all hills. So, yeah, they made sure that they fixed all the broken mechanics in this game. Wink, wink. Now the enemy's coming to me. We go here. Yeah. Stone. 46%, 39, 81. Let's go with the 46%. Got him. Alright,
Bye.
He's confused, working for me right now. Yeah, let's do that holy thing again. Alright, that hits all of us, so holy.
Heaven's light immaculate. Cleanse this blood.
Yeah, battle chant. Anybody that's lost HP will get a massive cure. Look, I cured for 600 and something there. Yep, don't worry. They fixed the bugs. And they added no content to the original. Okay, hold on. Crush armor for that guy. And we'll do a drain. 66, 43. Oh no. I'll level it. Oh. Oh yeah, let's do that holy thing again. Floating blade, let's take that accessory from him too. One more enemy left. We're gonna wait, spam until we get to him, and hopefully he can take them out. He didn't. I'm not losing a ribbon. Yeah, I'm not losing my ribbon. Is there anything I can do? I'm gonna lose it. Alright, I lost the ribbon.
I will tend to matters here.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but go back 2 saves. Use attack instead of attack with Orlando.
Leonda Keorias de Sonda. Zorda las laumos mifeolio sonda. Alexandora, Reeve of Time.
Well, you
By
can
oath
get more
unto
ribbons.
you am I bound. Transcending eternity, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass!
Yeah, I lost the ribbon. I do have like 10 ribbons, but there's 10 main party members. Yeah, I just didn't want to.
Ancient incantation. What awaits below? Quickly, we must give chase.
Plus, it's the end of the game. We're not going to be keeping very much. We're just getting that platinum trophy at the end. So here's another battle. Let's go here.
Is it?
He couldn't have parried if DG Sid used Hallowed Bolt.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. We'll just keep on going. Because soon...
Your squad is near the same as mine. I love it.
Yeah, my Sid's overpowered. He's got auto haste, auto protect, auto reflect, auto regen, and auto re-raise.
Ready. Of course.
At the ready.
Oh yeah, this one's a cool fight. I like this one, I think.
We have waited for you, Ramza. How very far you've come. But no farther. The stones of the monastery make an ironic cairn for a heretic such as you. And I, Lothry Wodring, will see you dead and buried.
I see you have the holy trick in Matthew Ramza.
You know, I bought this game with a whole bunch of Square promises that they did, like make Cloud recruitable early and stuff like that. No, I mean it's not really that
Are
much
you not
better.
aware of the true nature of the man you serve?
Like you can get Cloud what, like 2 battles earlier. I don't know if I got my money's worth, put it that way.
Whatever do you mean? If you speak of our execution of the clergy at Malond, that was but a part of our grand design. After all, the salvation they offered their flock was false. They sought only to seize Ivalice for themselves by placing a puppet on the throne. We are unlike them. By the power
It
of the
isn't much
Zodiac
better, but
Stones,
this is the most
we will
attention
bring the
FFT
people
has got so
true
far, I think.
salvation.
So even his most loyal are kept in the dark. You are but an unwitting servant to the Lucavi.
The demons of legend. I've not the
I'm
patience for your
just glad
James
the game
boy.
got some love.
Lord Folmarv is the one true savior. The second coming of Saint Ajora, who shall lead all men with boundless benevolence.
Okay, they ripped away so much of War of the Lions content it wasn't even funny. Not that, but like this game is the War of the Lions content, but it's nerfed to not have Barthier, Luso, Dark Knight, and Onion Knight. And also Renovis mode where you could fight different, encounters in towns. That was taken away. I mean, a lot was taken away. So this, I don't know. Also, the Ivalice Chronicles should have been Vagrant Story, Tactics Advanced, and Tactics Advanced 2, Final Fantasy 12, the US version where you didn't have the Zodiac Age jobs, and it should have
Understand why they did that.
Final Fantasy 12 Rivalent Rings. If they did that, I would have been right back on the Square Enix fan train, because right now it's been quite a it's been like a decade of hit and miss with me. Like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was a great game, and it really is, but it doesn't make up for other Square Enix mistakes.
A noble's whelp such as you could never understand the burdens of the common man, much less ease them.
With purpose.
Like if Square Enix released this as just Tactics Advanced 1 and 2 along with Tactics itself, I would have been a little bit more interested. But when I found out that there's really nothing more to this game,
For me for 20 years.
it was definitely...
Last really good one.
Exactly, me too. I don't even know if I like 10 particularly that much or 9. I mean, I like them, I can say I like them, I own them, I've played them, but I don't know really. Especially when they made all kinds of promises, and the worst thing is they cut content to not pay certain actors, but they made like a whole bunch of voice actors.
It was the golden age of FF for me.
Like all the voice actors that it took to make this game actually have voice acting in it just shows that they spent more money chilling out with the game than putting effort into code and making new content. Or some people would say the War of the Lions content was great enough, it didn't need anything other than that.
Are you truly so blind, Lothry, to the secret kept by my father? Nay, the man who once was he. Though if he did not deign to confide even in his own children, mayhap I should not be surprised.
Is that the reason for your betrayal, Meliador?
They're
You've
salesmen.
completely taken
They
leave of
tell
your
us whatever
senses.
just to get us to buy their
Instead
game.
of trusting your own, you lap up the lies of the heretic who slaughtered Isilud.
I agree, they do. It's all packaging, but it doesn't show much as a company when they do it at all. I was disappointed with the Pixel remasters, how they didn't have the advanced versions. I've been disappointed in Square Enix like since Final Fantasy XI came out.
It's messed up because we want to play and enjoy it.
I played them and stuff, but I'm like, wow, like Lightning in Final Fantasy 13, she's not really like on par with all the other ones unless
No way.
you add in all 3 games that Lightning's in, which is Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13-2, and then original Final Fantasy 13.
But the trail of carnage doesn't end there. One after the next, he has murdered those most loyal to our cause.
But like with Final Fantasy 13, if they go to re-release it, they gotta play all the voice actors that did Final Fantasy 13 again, or they hire new voice actors that will do it cheaper. It's weird.
Cardinal Delacroix, Marquis Elmdor, even his own brothers, Dystag and Zalbarg. All in order to prevent the Zodiac Brave's return. To seize the holy stones for himself.
Surely you are aware of the unnatural power Lord Fulmarv possesses.
Of course I am. But that is a miracle
They
bestowed
lost
by
the
the
plot when they
Orosite.
reused FF10 to make
That we have been
FF10 2.
chosen as the
Now
Zodiac
it's all
Braves.
online and make 3 crappy games out of 1 crappy game.
The moment you acquire the Orosite's power, you are turned into someone, nay, something else.
And you imagine that's something to be a Lucavi? Spare me.
Yeah, what were the fucking side quests in Final Fantasy 13? Like, in 13-2, they did a pretty good job, but 13, you had like a Chocobo side quest, that's it, and then you had like, the sea stones or whatever they were.
What has become of you, Meliadul?
That's
You
it.
should brand your own sire a demon.
No flashy card game, no trick of the dice, just
Hear me, Lothri. I was
Yeah.
there when the Auracite made a Lucavi of Wheagrath.
and Final Fantasy Tactics story was one of its weaker points for me.
3/lightning returns.
I got a pretty good character. I didn't max that. I wanted to max that,
As
but
he lay
yeah.
dying, a
I
voice
don't-
called out to him from deep in the earth.
In order for you to max that in Final Fantasy 13 too,
Equals.
there's a few things that you need to do. Okay. One, the billboard quests only require you to have an X amount of items to complete. That means if you killed all of the last ones and all of the monsters, your next playthrough, New Game Plus, you can go ahead and just do all the quests that you already have items for until you don't have any items. That will give you permanent stat boosts. You can always go back to New Game Plus, and then you can always redo a perfect playthrough to get all those items back again. So it usually goes like this. You do a perfect playthrough, and you're doing all the items. You're usually going to have like twice as many items that you need left over. Then you start a new game, you do all the billboards right off the bat, and then you go and beat the final boss. Start a new game, you can do some more billboards if you want, beat the final boss again, or you can do another perfect game. If you do another perfect game, you're just going to get materials, and that's a long process that I did not do in Final Fantasy. I've done a lot in Final Fantasy, but I haven't done that.
That of a demon, of darkness itself. And it consumed Wheagrath the instant he accepted its offer of power. Those words. He said that our desires call the darkness, that he himself was its minion.
Your appearance and memories may remain as they were, but the darkness takes root within your very soul. Mayhap it rules you even without your knowledge. A demonic voice whose bidding you cannot ignore.
Enough! You are fools if you think I would give such rubbish any credence. The only demonic voice I hear is yours. I will not be deceived as Meliadul has been, nor will I let you take another step further.
My path is clear.
Okay. Yeah, she's a little slow. Haha, man, shield. This battle, I don't care really if they do break my stuff because, yeah, it's just, I think I got one trophy left I have to get in the game. Thank you. Oh, you hasten them. He's a gallant knight. Does he have dual wield on? He does. And somebody took his equipment. Let's do that thing with the holy spell again. Yeah, just because it hits that guy. Run away. And let's see if we can turn this one into stone. Oh, break. Nope. There we go.
So it ends here. But I am not finished yet.
Yeah, if Square Enix wanted to impress me, they would just put at least the 3 tactics games together on one console. And if they wanted to further impress me, they'd bring the 13 trilogy here too. But that's just to get me money on games that I really don't like.
For you, Ramza, I shall cast open the very gates of hell. Val Leonda, Keorias desonda, Zorda, las laumos, Nefeolio sonda, Alexandora, reeve of time. By oath unto you am I bound, transcending eternity. Cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass.
Alright. And they say they nerfed him. If they wanted to nerf Sid, they would have just turned him into a single Fell Knight. Without any other extra abilities but Fell Knight abilities.
What is this place?
The Necrohol of Malond. Never again will you see the skies of Ivalice. Without the glyph, the gate, there can be no return.
They couldn't do the Thunder God dirty. He should have more dialogue, especially in the endgame battles.
Folmar, my lord, are you still the man I pledged to follow?
Yeah, but in interviews they actually stated that they nerfed him, and they really didn't, I don't think.
To harbor such doubts at the last. How pathetic.
Actually, since Sid can equip perfumes and ribbons, he's actually very much more powerful than he's ever been.
Wolf and Rice got lines, but Sid has been quiet.
I know, but that's because he comes in so late in the story. I mean, you don't really get any new characters in Chapter 1. So that's a quarter of the game that you don't get new characters. Chapter 2, yeah. Well, I mean, you got the 2 guest characters. And then you get Agrias. Then you get Mustaudio. Chapter 3 comes along, you get the 2 twins in the end. And then Chapter 4, it's like all kinds of new characters. I've said it before on these streams, and I said it again. You should have just made the generics that you find at towns, and you should have made them recruitable as special jobs. Like have a soldier, Cloud's job on a generic, but when you get Cloud is the improved and better version of that job to make it like more balanced. But this is a 90s game being sold at a 2025 price tag.
Depends on you.
So this is the Necrohol.
And that's not even to mention the DLC that I bought where it said white equipment, red equipment, and black equipment would be for Ramza. That did nothing but do a skin color. Why did I pay extra money, pre-order the game, just for a skin? It's not really that important, and it doesn't help me buying any more Square Enix products.
Half of Malon supposedly sank into the sea when a great catastrophe struck in ages past.
Yeah, that was lame like 2 or 3 colors.
But now is not the time to ponder such. I must find Folmarv. Alma, please be safe.
Square likes to sell snake oil.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's no real shame in saying it that they make really good games, but when they're done, they are done. Like, to have them revisit a game that they've already been around the block on, they're just gonna murder it. I don't know why, but they will. They'll just straight up lose it. It's like somewhere along the way, I don't even believe it's them that are making these games just because they ruin them so easily.
They've been revisiting and honestly ruining their best franchises.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They're making the best out of what they got, and
They have a huge shot with the 7 remake and they shit all over it.
I wasn't going to buy Final Fantasy 15. My sister ended up buying it for me, and I played it. But I don't think, besides 7 Remake Part 3, that I'd really buy another Final Fantasy. Not knowing what I actually get.
They're milking it.
Like if they released Final Fantasy 13, but they didn't have the trilogy or any of the DLC. I'd be kind of mad because you're taking away, you're giving us a lesser product in the future. Like, yeah, you were limited to technology back then, but why are you now? How is Final Fantasy 1 a standalone PlayStation 4 game? It doesn't make sense to me.
Preparations, is it?
Do I have another rubber suit? Yes, I do.
If they release 13 again, there's pretty much no point. It's already modernized.
Yeah, I got a PS3. I played it. I like it, but I don't like it that much. It's like this game. I like it. I like to have the access to it, and I'd miss it if it wasn't here. But at the same time, they could have really added instead of taking away from their title. Like, have all the War of the Lions content plus some more unique content, like the voice acting.
Plus it was okay but not great like you basically said.
You! But how? You must have forced Sir Lothry to bring you here. Very well then. Here is where I shall make my stand. Even should it cost me my life, I will stop you. I will have vengeance.
I do wish they included all of the FFT content in Ivalice Chronicles.
Why are you come
Never
here?
get enough FFT.
What salvation could you possibly offer the people that might be held in these
sorry.
forsaken ruins?
A spoiled lordling could ill understand what we seek to do. Or do you claim to have learned something of suffering?
Yeah, all the fans that are like, we want more Final Fantasy, are usually talking about a specific Final Fantasy. They're usually like, got done playing Final Fantasy 7 and was like, Square, you need to do another Final Fantasy. And they're like, alright, they do, and it's not the same. It's Squall, and it's completely different. But one thing Square could have done, and can still do, is complete every Final Fantasy. Like, why doesn't the Warrior of Light have an actual name? Why isn't he actually in his game? Same with Final Fantasy 3 and 11. We get Onion Knight, and we get that one creature, the midget, little small Pudsey thing. It's not even a midget, it's smaller. It's weird. different. Then you got Final Fantasy 14 and Dissidia. Like, what about
Though the Church preaches equality, it cannot and will not affect change. The highborn few
FF2 is
hoard
very
wealth and
underrated.
power,
The
passing it
first
on to
6
their
deserve to be
offspring as it was
modernized,
passed
but
on
I
to
fear
them.
Square would ruin them at this
This leaves
point.
the lowborn masses with no means to lift themselves up. We would shatter the chain of inequality and create a world where all men have their fair share.
I don't know how they come out with these great games and now they mess them up with re-releases. I don't understand how they do it. Red, I think, as far as my viewers go, Red might be the most knowledgeable on Final Fantasy 1 through 9.
They brought in
Before
new
that,
people.
We require power. Power beyond compare.
The Aura Sight. You would bestow them upon those who seek power.
I
Yet what can
haven't
you
played
hope to
3 yet.
achieve when most of the stones are in my possession?
I really liked FF3, except for when I got all the Onion Knight gear from those dragons on those 3 levels in the final dungeon. I got all the Onion Knight gear, and then I found out Onion Knights can't use spells anymore.
Played the beginning but only up to dash.
So now that the Onion Knight is pretty much a Viking, which is one of the really good tank builds in Final Fantasy 3, Onion Knight is a glorified tank with no spelling or anything. It kind of sucks.
You truly know nothing. Allow me to enlighten you. Once we have resurrected Saint Ajora, we shall have limitless stones at our disposal.
I just realized I'm on Tactician mode and this battle actually might be hard. I just realized that I'm on Tactician mode and this battle might actually be hard. I'm seeing ninjas, samurais.
By the grace of the High Seraph, the Savior was made able to create.
I'm just gonna skip that guy. Alright, let's see you effective. Alright. He can't get hit by his own hollowed bolt there. Oh. What does the sorcerer do here? Magic art.
You actually maxed out your Ultima spell in FF2 Battle Scar. That's something I didn't get to do in mine.
Unholy Darkness. This is a dark magic, Dark Knight spell, right?
I haven't played all of them.
This is, in War of the Lions, Unholy Darkness. This is one of your spells, correct? I think I am. I'll check that later. But, looks like he has a white magic attack spell, a black magic attack spell, Gravica, which is a time mage attack spell. Unholy Darkness, I do believe, is the Dark Knight job class. And Arise, which is a white magic. Okay, so we go after him and we end the battle, pretty much. Oh wait, I forgot about me absorbing holy. Come on, there's always one of them that's just all the people. There we go. He's got on Excalibur, so he does extra holy damage. I forgot to mention that, but now I did. And yeah, they got on Excaliburs too, so they're just gonna get cured. So, yeah. Let's do a drain spell. See where we're at here. He actually has a lot of HP. Oh crap. It's like I like this game, but now it's like, even on the hardest difficulty mode, it's one of the easier games. Vanish. I like that. Vanish in this game, you can't be targeted.
99 in FF2.
Yeah, it hit max damage in FF2 because of the Iron Knight, or Iron Giant. There he is, the Iron Giant. All right, where's that special hit all? There we go.
When I did these battles, I broke all their stuff, killed all their friends, and let them turn to chests/crystals. I lowered their brave/hate. It just DMG based on the PWR and LV for all your magics combined together.
Yeah, I think about it. They do got interesting gear, but I'd point out that this is the end of the game, and you're probably not going to be able to save the items here either. That's why I'm not doing the move finds. I think there are move finds on these items. If I remember correctly, I have found some before. I usually play this game almost exactly the same way every time I play it. I get the same enemies in my party, I poach them, and there's like no other way. I had this on the PS1, I had it on a PSP, and I was really good. And now that this one came out, I just breezed right through the platinum, realized, wow, that was all the platinum.
That way, 'twould seem.
I'm not even sure what mine hit for. I know I got it to level 10.
Yeah, you said I could probably one-shot the Iron Giant with a Thunder spell. Hopefully this has some story, because I'm just gonna go and I'll be right back once I put my party members down.
Ready and willing. All right.
Ever ready.
Of course.
To battle!
That's because he's weak to thunder. The blood sword also works against him.
Truly it is a joy that we should chance to meet again. I once suffered defeat at your hands, but it will not happen twice. Your head I shall take for Lord Folmarv.
So you live still? Was your fear of death such that you would sooner bend your knee to the Lucavi? I pity you.
You pity me? You are a naive child who speaks of things he does not understand. It betrays your high-born nature that you should think it pitiful for one to fight to cling to life. For the lowborn, each day is a struggle to survive. Ever does death cast its dark shadow over us. When the nobleman falls ill, the physician nurses him back to health. Even when his lands suffer a poor harvest, food yet graces his table. Meanwhile, the common man dies of a chill. And even when times are not lean, he is not assured a meal on the morrow. Pity me if that is your wont. It matters not. For now, I am made truly human.
How does selling your soul to demons make you human? You've lost sight of whatever ambition you once held.
I stand above all other men now. I have transcended death itself. No longer must I bow my head in coy attempts to curry favor with you high-born nobles. I've bought my freedom. I am human at last, no longer something less.
You think freedom a thing bought and sold? What value a freedom you have not earned? What meaning when your soul is the price? A man who's lost his pride can never be free. When you cast yours aside, you surrendered your freedom. Freedom and equality are lost upon you. You do not understand, much less desire them. No, what you desire is power. Whatever your claims, you are just a fallen man who wishes to rise up at the expense of others.
Right on, Ramza. Right on. Don't really understand it all that much, but right on. Alright, yeah, I really don't want to go after him because he's the objective. Psh, come on. If you can do it, do it. Ooh. Sure thing. Holy moly. And Needless Hills. I can't think of a time in Tactician mode when that will actually be necessary. Like, it's not really that hard of a game, really, it isn't. Yeah, I think there's move finds here in this area.
You have returned from the dead as a minion of darkness. But your time amongst the living will not last.
Brazen words from a faithless traitor. I had not thought you one to so readily abandon our ideals, Meliador.
Abandon our ideals? Do not make me laugh. We had long believed ourselves above the law ere I came to my senses. That man you follow speaks grandly of salvation, when what he truly desires is chaos, nothing more. He strings his adulators along with utopian rhetoric, then disposes of them with nary a flinch when they are no longer useful.
That man? Is that how you call your own father? Surely you are too old to play the fractious child. Like your brother, you used to be as an eager puppy wagging its tail. What became of that obedient little girl?
I've not abandoned my ideals, Barrick. I still dream of a world where...
Just relate with more. Like, I do understand she had more of a redeeming arc. Ramza was on his own. Sid was following Ramza. She was a reborn person. She believed in like the complete opposite. She wanted to kill Ramza and take all his gear and just break his gear after she took it. But then she's like, wait, like Ramza's fighting the actual monsters and demons and godlike entities. And then she just shifted into this. So it's like two-faced. Like, you get the good side of her and a bad side in the same story. And it adds so much more character that I like about her. Because all the other characters are like straight up good guys. But she was pretty hectic.
What can you, who are loath to dirty your hands, hope to accomplish? To realise aught, you must be willing to play the villain, as I do. Mayhap you think all and sundry would flock to your ideals. The truth is, most would be content if their lives improved at all. Full well do I understand such pitiable souls, for I am one myself. Thus have I cast my lot with your father, for he shall bring about change. The means be damned.
Folmarv only uses you. How can you not realize this? He does not even trust you with a stone. Content though you may be as a minion of the Lucavi, you only affirm your own place as their expendable tool.
Oh, such sweet condescension, befitting the highborn whelp you are. Full many are those who cannot even aspire to become tools, and are left to languish in the gutter all their days. Your insult shows your ignorance of their plight. This natural-born ease with which you look down upon others, convinced of your righteousness. It sickens me to the pit of my stomach. So what if I'm expendable? All soldiers are, and the gods know how many you Baals have expended. Whatever judgment you pass upon me, you pass upon those who have given life and limb for your house.
You would claim to be a voice for those soldiers. Do not presume they are like you, in self-contentment or aught else. You desire only comfort through belonging. You delude yourself if you think you represent the masses. One such as you, who has no vision for aught beyond himself, cannot realize such ideals, nor are you fit to speak of them. My path is clear.
Oh yeah, let's look at his unique job here. Aimed shot, yeah, this is Mustaudio. Machinist, yeah, we've seen this. This is not you. Well, it's unique, but it's not something that the player never has lost access to. I mean, disable. Oh. That's so cool. They'll just get up if you knock them down. All my teammates will. They can get KO'd and just brought back to life. Watch. Oh. Yeah, let's do that cure thing. Uh-huh. Yep, that seems like all my, yep. Mm-hmm. The whole freaking map. And as long as Ramza has Excalibur, he'll do boost damage. So it's pretty good damage. And it's also a cure spell. You'll see when it gets to Beowulf. He doesn't get it, but she gets cool. HP return. Let's just have him sit back. If I remember correctly, she has on... what does she have? She has on... Let me think. Dance. It's percentage based on their HP. Success. Uh-huh. Wow, they really spread it out. Alright. Nope, that did not go the way I planned. And here's another War of the Lions thing that they kept in. She can still do HP damage even when the enemy doesn't have a thing. However, I'm going to reset the turn because she's going to go dancing. Hopefully she's got a forbidden dance. And we're going to take her down. I should have brought a mime. I don't know why I didn't. Now, she should just have a mime. All dancers and bards should have a mime with them. Alright, we know there's spells that hit everybody. Alright, holy. And he cannot move. That's pretty convenient. It works. Jump down here with Sid. Holy Sword. She can get out of that. Do a dance. Hold on. 2 characters. If I actually got the boss, it wouldn't do but like 100 damage to it, if that. Alright, we'll just leave him alone. This should do some pretty good. Poison that dude. Alright. Yeah, he's not using MP. This little gun is taken away from him. Does this actually work? No, yeah, it does. What was that? They just opened themselves up for a couple divine ruinations. Disabled. Too bad the government shut down, huh? Agris. That's it. Sorry, not sorry.
How can I die? I thought I had transcended. Yet there is only darkness.
The stones resonate. I am tired, Delita. So very tired. But I must forge on. It falls to me to stop Fulmov. I chose this path. I will walk it to the end.
Yeah. There's really, I think, 2 more fights left. Airship graveyard.
Preparations.
Let's look at our stuff here. We're not saving even if we do. Although, I should have not brought Maladul because this might just be the last freaking boss fight. Yeah, it is. Well, if it's just one giant enemy, then yeah.
Very well. To battle.
Maladul might not do good here, so dance and dance.
I do not understand. Why does Virgo not awaken? This is his resting place. His spirit lingers here. I can sense it. What could be amiss? Mayhap she is not a suitable vessel after all. No, no, it cannot be that. Virgo stirred at her presence. She must be the one. Oh, it is still not enough. That could be the only reason. So you have come, Ramza.
It is over, Fulmov. Your comrades are no more. Now end this. Release my sister.
Comrades, you say? They were but pawns to be sacrificed. The Angel of Blood to whom Saint Ajora is joined, she must slake her thirst ere she rise again. The land has drunk deep of blood in the Chiliads since Saint Ajora's death. Yet still she covets more. So be it. Once more to world of light, there to steep the earth in blood's sweet rain. But you, Ramza, you will not live to see the storm.
Ajora with High Seraph joined, that thirst for power alone the stones might slake. Oh, Saint Ajora, oh, Angel of Blood, this sacrifice I proffer that you wake. Ramza, unto me your lifeblood you shall render.
Alright, this might not be the last battle, but hash them all, so... let's count the turns it takes.
Alma, I'm coming, but you must wake. Cast off this sleep.
Awaken to your whimpering she will not.
What have you done to her?
Her flesh a gift, Ajora's newfound form. Through her the Angel of Blood descends once more, the perfect vessel finally obtained. Should slain she be, to naught our plans would come. Yet strength have you to carry out this deed. Beyond your gentle heart it is, I fear.
Alright, elemental...
My sister. I need not resort to such measures. You are without comrades to protect you, Fulmov. I will strike you down and end your madness. Now then.
Let me think. Where do I start? I wanted to count how many turns it takes me to dispatch this enemy. In order to do that, I want to make the most precise moves. So, I almost KO'd. So, yeah, to maximize damage, Sid will go right here. Do Divine Ruination for 256. Oh, okay. Or 205? No, it's Divine Ruination. It's just the hardest hitting one. Okay, so that was one hit. We can't get beside him yet. But if I do this, I come here. This shout will help him out, because he's going to do physical damage next round. Or should I just go for him right now, because he does have magic boost on. So round 2. Round 3, 98% chance, 672 damage. Round 3 commenced.
We have you now, Fulmarv. Prepare yourself.
Ah, the girl's most loyal sword here too, I see. For her, your strength to Ramza now is joined.
Girl, you speak of Her Majesty Queen Ovelia. You shall answer for that insolence and more.
Ah, of course. That she is an impostor, you know not. The Princess True, as babe in arms, did die. Replace her in the crib your mistress did. A plot devised to undermine the Queen. The Council's trump card she had been, until, with Orinus's birth, she lost her worth.
Is that why she was confined to the monastery? No. You lie. I'll not believe you.
Though hard it was, the girl herself believed. And still, she freely chose to claim the throne. When all is said, your feelings matter not. But overjoyed you rightly ought to be. For now a nameless girl is crowned a queen.
Your words will do naught to shake my loyalty. In Her Majesty's name, I defy you.
Agrius, you are in the wrong. Please have something that I can do. Some way of dealing damage. If I wait, do I get 40 CP because I already walked? Now I get 32.
So that is your true form. The form with which you murdered Isolde.
My daughter Meliador, know why to you a stone I did entrust. 'Twas for the rage that in your heart does burn, the hatred for this world unjust you bear. What form, when you awaken, will you take?
Unlike you, I lust not for power. I will not be consumed by it.
How confident you are, yet when for you the bell does toll, a new self you will find. Avenging Isolde is your desire. For killing him, in turn you wish me dead.
Alright, this guy definitely knows how to bring somebody and, like, attack their soul. He got to Maladul, he got to Agrius.
For you, my dear, I had other plans, but satisfied myself with this I shall. I strike you down and see for what you cry.
You shall see nothing, for this wreck will be your resting place. For eternity, you shall rue selling your soul for power. For Isolde, I will lay you low.
Alright, so I've already taken my 4th, this is my 5th turn. I can do damage. 102, and I don't think it's going to change for any of the abilities I use. Let me just... Okay. So, 5th turn.
By one so feeble felled I cannot be. Yet even should you chance to strike me down, return I shall in perpetuity. This world in unremitting chaos lies, Unprompted does it churn and roil and seethe. For power, souls of rancor ever cry, and thus are we to aid them summoned back, to free their souls, the purpose of the stones.
Cletien did say that Saint Ajora could create limitless auracite. And there are bound to be many like Barrick, who desire power only for self-gain.
A righteous life was yours, but few could live. For man is wont to envy and begrudge. What joy that others find, he fain destroys.
Some of these voice acting are so epic.
I've lived a far from righteous life. These hands are hardly clean. But I endeavor to walk a righteous path, as do many others. We are not all like you.
I have to agree, because on like all the other versions of it, the original and War of the Lions, I'll be very honest, I never really got so deep into the story because it was so hard to keep track of what character was saying what about who and when and where. And with this voice acting, I can now understand the story as it's meant to be said instead of this narrating voice in my head. Now, they did a good job in War of the Lions by starting some voice acting, but they really just brought it home and was like answering a little bit of the questions I had in the story, because this live stream, all the past live streams of Final Fantasy Tactics that I did, not the videos for War of the Lions, all the ones for this game, it pretty much like platinum the game right off the bat. From the very first battle you get into, you learn JB Boost before really anybody else I ever seen play. I had it first. Yeah, I think I had JP Boost before anybody else had it in the game. Okay, Sid, you're gonna have to do your Divine Ruination again. That's round 6. And yeah, I think he got focused up, so there's some hits. Drain, of course, 98%. That was round 7. She still might not be able to enjoy the fight. Sid, you're gonna take a hit for me. Round 10. Oh, stopped a round from happening. Beowulf was my ultimate attacker, so oh well. Okay, well, that's a lot of rounds. Here is more of a problem than I can handle. Okay, he's down. I didn't think it would last long.
Alma, are you alright?
Ramza? Is it truly you?
Too far we've come. To taste now of defeat. Angel of blood, that you should rise. My life I gladly give.
I am come once more.
Alma, no.
Alright, I was right. There's another battle. Okay, cool. I thought that might have been the last. You get the Ragnarok sword. You don't get to keep it in any mode because you can't save. This is the final end. I thought I was at the airship graveyard already. Alright.
As you command. Into the fray, then.
Very well. To battle.
Well, hold up. He has move +3, so Beowulf, you're good in the back.
Forward.
This is the big guy.
What is this? Do not resist me.
Here we go.
Please, help me!
Alma!
Ramza, help! No, you cannot. You must not. No!
Alma, are you unharmed?
I'm fine. But you must strike down Ajora. Quickly.
To thwart my coming, you would dare essay. Nay, it shall not be. I suffer spite from neither lord nor serf. Your unmaking you have sealed.
Okay, there's a logically good explanation for this. Alright. You flipped that on me, made like Ultima Demons.
Ultima, divinity descended. Prostrate yourselves before me now.
Yeah, once you're in Final Fantasy, like every one of them, except for in like 12, you're a summon. Well, as per, I don't know what they called them, forget. You were in Final Fantasy 16, and you were very seductive towards this guy named Clive. Not Cloud, Clive. Okay, but other than that, it's a magic spell. Yeah, or a summon, or main villain.
So that is Saint Ajora's true fate. Made a Lucavi like all the others who craved power. You will not leave this place! I will defeat you! I swear it!
With purpose.
Alright, I'm traveling back into my living room. Okay, Ultima. Me and you get along. I like you. But should I go after you or your hell spawns here? They're called Ultima Demons, yeah. Yeah, they are. You know what, I think... Agris, you can do this too. Alright, math. Math. We can't look at her job. Wait a minute, do I have to keep her alive? Hey, I found a secret. What in the holy crap is this? What in the actual thing is this? The game doesn't tell you. But there's a move called question, question, question. Oh, this triggers me. Okay, sometimes these Squire abilities aren't the exact same. But in her case, they are. Oh, wow. Okay, there is a special ability that can only be learned when an enemy unit misses on one of your allies. Hold on. That can be learned when an enemy unit uses it on one of your allies. That's a Zodiac right there. Maybe, or it's Ultima.
It's Ultima or Zodiac.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they just give it to her? I don't get it. But mystery solved. Alright. Maybe I should heal her. You got one life to live, girl. $6.99. As much as a PS5. She was joining Sid and doing the hallowed bolts. Alright, let's do... an Ultima spell next. This only works if she's got dual wield. Ooh. That's 175. Wait, is that Zodiac? No, it's Ultima. Holy crap, they're doing it. We're gonna learn Ultima before anything else. We are learning Ultima. We're Alma, alright? So these turns, I'm not gonna go after our dear Ultima girl here. I'm gonna leave her alone for a minute. Alma, you better learn this, or I'm gonna be disappointed in you. Come on, come on.
Do what I
What was that? Yes! Did it! Haha! Why? What? What is that? I gotta rewind that. Save, last minute. Okay, I just saved the last minute. I thought that I somehow learned it, but no, I didn't. This will not hit Sid. This will not hit Sid. Well, crap. We used Ultima on her, but she didn't learn it. I don't know. Ramza, you're gonna have to take a hit. Thank you. Maladol. Thank you. I did have to check that though, because I should have learned Ultima right there. I thought I seen the symbol to learn it. Maybe she refused to learn it. I didn't get to see it that clear. She's got a lot of HP.
Impossible. This end to meet. I see it now. Too late. In you. His blood. My vanquisher in times long past. Not so soon. Shall I accept blood? The price of your defiance you shall pay.
Forward.
Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Oh wait, it's got a misser. That's the quote on the thing. I want to go back and try and learn that. When an enemy unit uses it on one of your allies. Oh, no. I don't know if that is Ultima, and she can't learn it after she's learned it. Or if that's Zodiac. It'd be pretty cool if it was Zodiac. Okay, so he's got the Night Swords. He can do some damage like that. Ram's just gonna take another hit. I'm just destroying it. Well, that answers that question. She's not gonna ruin my playthrough. Pure damage. Ramza, get up. Hopefully this kills. We got it. He is not absorbing holy. She has re-raise. That is awesome. What is that, regenerator? Oh, you like going after her. Coward. Alright, I can hit him. And that might be it. Tactician mode is done. I never reduced the difficulty to anything. That wasn't that hard, in my opinion.
Oh, stones divine! I beseech you!
This is probably like the easiest version of Final Fantasy Tactics I've ever played. The enemy is vanquished, and we got a long movie coming up. The struggle has at last reached its end. See, but then like DLC should happen right here, and it's like the whole world's about in peril, and Ramza's got to rise up through the knighthoods of Fell Knight, Divine Knight, Holy Knight, Sword Saint, all
What
that
now,
good
Ramza?
stuff.
Given all that has come to pass, I fear we cannot return to our old lives.
No. Should we remain, we would only be hunted as heretics. So instead, let us take to the road.
You and I?
We've eliminated the source of the chaos. Our work is done. From now on, we shall live free, as birds on the wing.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your body's return to the earth. May the grace of Saint Tajora lead Alma's soul to the eternal shores of paradise. There she shall find peace. Faram.
Faram.
She was so young.
For the entire family to be taken, the gods are cruel.
And the youngest son, Ramza, branded a heretic and denied even a burial. Such tragedy.
For 3 centuries, House Beowulf stood, but no more. A stark reminder that nothing lasts forever.
Ramza, forgive me. I am late in paying my respects. I would have come sooner were not so many eyes upon me. Ovelia has wed Delita, and she has relinquished the throne to him, making him king. A common-born youth restores peace to the realm, and now together with his queen he forges a new kingdom. A tale of heroism not like to be soon forgotten. Mayhap Delita is the man you believed him to be. A good man, at heart. When Valmafra revealed herself for an assassin, he made it appear as though he'd killed her. Then let her run. I think he must have caught a glimpse of himself in her. A tool manipulated by Lord Folmarv.
It's time we rejoined our squad. I'll go on ahead.
My father. Did he die bravely? I'll visit again. Be at peace.
Sid is his father, so evidently Sid died too, or faked his death, we don't know.
Are you truly dead? I still cannot believe you're gone. After everything. Oh, Ramza! Alma, wait! They're alive. They're both of them alive. Did you see them? Thank you, Ramza. May we meet again, somewhere out there.
There is naught to bind us now. Not the Beowulf name or the legacy. We may leave all that behind, to walk a path of our choosing.
A path of our choosing. But will we be able to find our place?
I do not doubt it. For aside from each other, we have time. To forge new friendships, to start families of our own. And one day, when we have children, we will share with them our tale. The first chapter in a new legacy.
Yay. So it's very heavily implied Ramza and Alma did live. I don't know why she didn't learn Ultima. I don't know. But that was the Final Fantasy Tactics tell. All on live stream. I did pretty much everything. Showed you how I got all the Excaliburs. I showed you how I got magic guns. Showed you how I got Zodiac. And all the poaching that I did. I played that on live streams too. In the end, it was easy. Easiest version I've ever played because of the save enhancers. Again, it's a remastered, so when Final Fantasy remasters are concerned, it's usually made with like infinite health, like in Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, or it's no encounters, like the Pixel remasters 1 through 6. 4 times EXP, stuff like that, 0 EXP. It's usually a very easier time than the original. I think Square Enix thinks that they traumatized kids, and you know, I like that it's easier in some ways in this game, but in this case, I just want more content because it's less than the War of the Lions, no matter what anybody tells me, and that's the only concern that I had. It's like the white, red, and black equipment. It's not equipment at all. I don't know why they titled that. Like, I don't even know what was so special about them that made them pre-orders and DLC exclusives. It's nothing really like I would have paid money for. I mean, I wouldn't have. But hey, I do want to thank everybody that did this game. It's good, and it's definitely for a younger generation. I'm more of a mature person, so mature adult, and yeah, this kid's game. Kids might like it. They might love it. Yeah. It's got a lot of hidden secrets, but nothing that I didn't already know about. It's got some added secrets, like I know how to learn Zodiac again after the main guy won. In the original, you had to get one of your teammates to get charmed by a thief, and that person would use Zodiac on your teammates. In this version, they got a summoner in the final dungeon that has Zodiac as its summon, and you can go in there and fight it as many times as you want and learn Zodiac as many times as you want. So it's very easy to do. Learning Ultima was the game in the rooftop area when Ravith would just walk right into danger, and that was the stupid AI programming. I don't know why she does that. Maybe it's to show her heightened rage, but she wasn't a winner. She lost. Like, she'd get 2 hit every time, and it sucked. But I finally got the move find items in, and yeah, I would say that this is the easiest version of it. There's really nothing you can do to say that this is the best, because it's not the best. War of the Lions, if you look up some of the random battles, Renevosas or Renevals or whatever, Rendezvous maybe is what it was called, I don't know. It was this special mode where you had special battles and you could get very good gear from those battles as treasure boxes in the end. It was so cool, so awesome looking, and it was like constant gameplay from Final Fantasy Tactics. Instead of it being like right now, I have nothing in Final Fantasy Tactics I could do. Like, I've done every challenge that the game actually has to throw at me, and I did it in under a year. The original Final Fantasy Tactics took years to unravel its mysteries. Years. This one was unraveled in like a couple days. A week, maybe 2 weeks. I'll be in the Platinum Club. Let me see if I can skip this. It's a cutscene. I want to see.
I thought I might find you here. Everyone has been looking for you.
Notice this thing, it says King Delita, and he is with Alma?
Today is your birthday, is it not? I brought you flowers. A token of my eternal love. Ophelia.
Oh, my favorite scene.
How could you? You used them and all the others. And someday you'll cast me aside, just as you did Ramza.
Did you get what you wanted in all of this, Ramza? I got this.
That's the best scene in the entire game. It really is. I can't picture a better scene. Alright. In honor of the original Final Fantasy Tactics. Thanks. Okay. I got the In the Name of Love trophy, and this should be my platinum trophy too. Yep, the Brave, the Forgotten. Let me see if I can go to view details. This might end the stream, but I just want to see how many people's gotten it. .6, so it's not a hard one. Yeah, I should end the stream. It's not a hard platinum. I'm not gonna save. I've gotten platinums that are like 0.5%, 0.2% people's gotten. Yeah, so definitely not a hard game. I'll see y'all next time and have a good day and good night.